With each set of exams, there's more pressure on yourself.
Today's my birthday. I'm 22 years old.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
You know, most young people, they're all in this decade of struggle.
Has anyone seen Kelsey? And today I present to you squash couscous.
In your 20s, this is when things either get out of the ditch or they stay in the ditch.
I can't even hold it steady.
This is your time to shine, you're gonna be just fine. It's your time and look how far you come, open your eyes. This is your time tonight, it turned out alright, you don't have to fight tonight. Look how far you come, open your eyes. Look how far you come, open your eyes.
Previously on Chef School.
Today's exam day.
This exam is tough because they know our flaws, they know what to look for.
It's when you drink, to be honest, you get seriously fucked up.
Squash couscous.
When anybody cooks a dish, they always impart their own personality onto the dish.
I feel like hell.
I know I should not drink at this point.
Would you be willing to stop while you're at chef school?
Yes, okay, I can agree to that. What the fuck? Matt? Matt? Is he out here? He pissed his name in the snow? Matt? What a guy. Goddamn cold.
I can't explain Alex. I don't think anybody can.
Alex is all over the place.
Alex is beyond. There's unpredictable, and then there's Alex.
I love Alex. He is such a sweetheart.
It's the chaos theory.
He just needs, I think, people to kind of take time to understand him.
You know, most young people, they're all in this awful decade, let's call it, of struggle.
It's just growing up, you know? I don't want to let go.
You know, in your 20s, this is when things either get out of the ditch or they stay in the ditch.
Like, I believe in myself. I know I have potential.
What is interesting about Alex, I find, is that his struggle is so apparent.
I have a bit of a soft spot for Alex because the first week I was here, I mean, I really had no idea what I was doing. I was, you know, a little scared to be going in the kitchen, and he really, you know, took me under his wing and helped me out.
Being in the kitchen, it makes me feel like a kid. Like, it's like going to play in a sandbox, if you think about it. Like, with all your little toys, and you get to experiment and do different things.
Well, most of the students in the school have many, many, many options. I can't see Alex as a teacher, for example, or as a food stylist, but I can see him as a chef.
I don't know, I think it takes a little bit of insanity to spend, you know, to want to be a professional chef and spend your life in the kitchen.
You know, he's just mad enough to do it well.
With each set of exams, there's more pressure on yourself.
More and more, the bar goes up.
They're a lot harder on you.
They now have this repertoire. They realize the intricacies of cooking.
It kind of sums up everything that we've learned up to this point.
They realize the big wide world of cooking.
It's execution, plating, flavors, you know, seasoning, everything.
The question is, are they ready to make that next step in their career?
I think it's pretty obvious by now who's going to have problems with this exam and who's going to do fairly well. I think you could probably almost just call it.
It is now 20 minutes after we're supposed to have started, and there's still no Chef Neil.
Neil's not here. Well, that's a relief.
That's not usually this late.
Is it though? I'm scared now. Has anyone seen Kelsey? Someone should call her out.
And Kelsey's not here this morning either. She's still not here.
If I were Kelsey right now, I would not want to be late.
You cannot be late on your exam day.
My day would be fucked.
I hope to God she actually makes it.
Like, there was a power outage, I guess. My alarm clock turned off in the middle of the night.
If a person comes in late to an exam, you've already put yourself way back.
I woke up, realized I was late.
It's very difficult to recover from that.
I just went into like robot mode. I was like, okay, knives, hat, pants, apron. What am I doing? What am I making? Why is this happening right now?
I'm just so behind.
And I was first to put up, of course. The one day, you know, I have to have a power outage, it's exam day, and I'm up first.
I can't even hold it steady.
Like, oh my God, what did I do?
I received a phone call this morning asking me to step in as the chef instructor. Good morning, students. Unfortunately, Neil is sick and is not able to be in class today, so I am standing in for Neil to mark your exams, all right? There were a few raised eyebrows.
The emotion is very clear, as Eleanor tells us that she will be judging today's exam.
I've never cooked for Eleanor.
It's not a role that I typically play with the students.
I have no idea what she's looking for.
Immediate dislike.
So as you know, this is week 12, and the standards that we expect from you are higher.
I'm used to seasoning for Chef Baxter.
And I must say it was a rather daunting experience.
I think it's a bonus because she just might overlook some aspects.
I'm going to be walking around through the morning. I think I'm a reasonable critic of a finished dish.
This could mess me up today.
Owning a restaurant for all these years, you do develop a certain awareness and a palate. So good luck, everyone, and I'll be talking with you later. Thank you.
The fact is that I am not mentally prepared to cook for Eleanor.
Today, I'm making squash couscous. I've never done the dish before. But the thing is, I'm cooking it in a specific piece, like apparatus called a couscousière. And just trying to interpret what the recipe is actually saying is the problem. Like, fuck. I don't know exactly what the true elements of the cooking method are. Like, oh God, my brain's frazzled.
Today I'm making a dish called coq au vin, and it's chicken cooked in wine.
When you're late and you're off by 20 minutes, your whole plan's thrown off.
It's like, oh my God.
And then you're speeding techniques up, speeding processes up, trying to fit it all in.
I was gonna bring it up to a boil and then turn it down to a simmer like I always do.
She's in a bit of a scramble.
And I went off to do something.
I'm fucked. I put up in like 15 minutes.
It was boiling for about a minute and a half, which isn't that long, but Eleanor just happened to walk by, of course, when it was really going.
It's boiling.
That wasn't good.
So I suspect she's going to be in some trouble.
When chicken boils like that, the flavors from the sauce, first of all, don't get infused properly because the meat seizes up. I'm so tired. People were always saying in second year, they're like, oh, week 12 is gonna be, you know, so hard. I'm like, oh, how hard could it be, right?
It's not what I want it to be, but it's fun.
This is a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be.
I'm doing grilled salmon with olive sauce. Grilling fish, I love it. I love it, and it's about kind of trusting your own instincts on whether it's too late or too early to turn it. You have to have a well-oiled grill and just be delicate with it. Don't, you know, poke at it. Don't touch. Just leave it the hell alone.
I'm making moussaka. I'm a bit stressed about the exam because I haven't
made moussaka before. And also, I feel like with all of these exams, I should have been making all these things beforehand and just troubleshooting, and I haven't been. I need 2 pounds of eggplant, and this is what I have. And it always comes back to bite me in the ass. They don't have eggplant. And my mom's having surgery in a week, so it's pretty major surgery. Like they're gonna open her up. And then they'll see how far the cancer has spread. To be perfectly honest, I mean, moussaka is not necessarily the most important thing on my mind right now. I don't know if it should be.
In evaluating this morning of exams, I want this dish to look beautiful. I want it to excite me. I want to be able to smell and absorb the qualities of the dish. And then, of course, I want it to taste the way the dish is meant to taste.
So this is coq au vin.
I look for clarity in cooking. I want that dish to be clear, to speak of what it is, and not be messed with. It's very difficult. Okay, Kelsey, I think that just arriving late this morning, that never helps, you know. So you were in a scramble to get this dish together. What I did notice is that the meat is tough. When your chicken was boiling, it was really boiling.
If I had simmered it, I think gently, I wouldn't have had the meat cooked.
The problem there is that the meat will seize up, it'll end up tough.
Which I'd rather serve a little bit tough meat than raw chicken.
Kelsey, you have a pass for your work today with a grade of 76 out of 100.
Which sucks.
I'm sure there's a few lessons for you there.
I don't think it reflects really on being bad as a cook. Like, I'm not worried about my skill or anything.
Thank you.
Okay. I'd still definitely want to be a chef. Harder times are gonna come too. Like, this isn't the end of the road. I resigned myself to the fact that my dish is gonna be like fugly. And the custard is gonna be yucky looking, like throw up probably, and brown throw up. Eleanor is looking at it kind of weird. Like, especially like with my like little like flabby, insipid, pale layer of mock custard slapped on top.
The thing that's weird with this presentation is what you were trying to do with the custard. Yeah. It just, you were trying to fix something. Mm-hmm. It didn't work.
I'm just sick of being an inconsistent cook, and I just want to do a good job.
But the meat sauce in this is fantastic. So, Joyce, you have a passing grade on your moussaka. You have a mark of 79.
I'm happy with that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, Joyce.
I'm glad the exam's over. You know, it was a shit show, but it's over, and now I can hopefully go see my mom for a bit.
This is my Navarran printanier.
This is not an easy stew to get right, and what I think is especially good is this sauce. It has tremendous depth of flavor. Matt, you have a pass on your Navarran of lamb today, an actual mark of 85 out of 100.
Thank you.
Well done. And 85% is an excellent mark in cooking. It signifies that they have that ability to really fly, to really move forward. Okay, Richard, some very good work.
Thank you very much.
I've given you an 85. Congratulations.
Yes.
Sometimes I'm so focused on getting something done that my instincts, I just don't follow them.
Okay, so here we have a ton poulet stew with fennel and saffron.
I knew as I was making it that I should be skimming that fat off. And I just argued against it in my head and went, no, it'll be fine.
Right away, what I noticed is that you have this skim of oil on top of the liquid.
Of course, Eleanor called me on it.
So not enough skimming.
Right.
Yeah.
The Swiss have a term, it's called, well, it translates as Swissness. Even though my instincts told me that I should skim that chicken, my Swiss logic told me, gotta put up on time.
I've scored it as an 82.
Thank you.
Most people would be happy with an 82 or an 80, but I came here to do better than that.
And today I present to you squash couscous. And today I present to you squash couscous.
I do care. Of course, I just sometimes don't show that. Or I might show that I don't when I really do.
Okay, Alex, can you come over?
I do sometimes maybe put on a front as if I don't actually care, or as if I haven't given it all I got when I have.
These couscous grains are very gritty.
And maybe that's just a defense mechanism.
They're meant to be very light, almost puffy.
So that I could, you know, just walk away if I don't succeed completely.
The lamb is overcooked. The sauce is very, very jammy. The stock is very, very jammy.
I did put, I feel I really did put a lot of effort into that.
So, Alex, unfortunately, you have a fail, not by very much, on your work this morning. You have a grade of 69. Okay? Better luck on the next exam.
I fucking failed.
One wants to keep raising the bar with him, but allow enough flexibility in the situation that hopefully he can sort his issues out along the way.
I think Alex has a lot of talent, and I think he could do a really, really good job.
I like him as a human being.
But at this point, I really don't know if he'll be back next year.
You know, I think there's a sweetness there. I think there is a, you know, the struggles are interesting.
I think I'm not gonna fail like that again. It's that's not gonna be me, pretty much. Just do better next time, you fucking idiot. That's pretty much what I think. Don't fucking do that again. Oh, shit! Fuck, I should have changed and taken a shower, but it's my birthday, so. What is a guy to do on his birthday in Stratford?
It's Alex. Something crazy is gonna happen.
Hey, sir, how are you doing?
Yes.
Matt, pleasure as always. Alex is definitely already pretty drunk, and Matt's egging him on, feeding him shots and convincing him to drink more.
I'm not taking care of him tonight.
Show my. Oh, please, what is that?
Happy birthday, just do it.
Whiskey?
Just do it.
No. He's on his own.
He's a complete clusterfuck, to be honest.
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Happy birthday to...
Nice.
Apparently I'm 22 today.
I call this half. That was awesome.
I thought Alex was turning over a new leaf, that he wasn't acting like an idiot anymore. And it's just more of the same.
Yo, Andrew, you're so caring.
This is old Alex 100%.
Let's just go make more fun of the cake.
Well, it's his birthday. You gotta cut him some slack.
Oh, man. Here, now that everyone's here, why don't we do that again? Happy birthday to you.
Oh my god.
Happy birthday to you.
You don't have to put your face in
Okay,
there.
Dear Alex. Happy birthday
to me.
Don't put your face in it this time. Just blow out the candle. Just blow out the candle. There you go. Oh, Christ.
Next time on Chef School.
I'd like to introduce you to Brad Long.
We all take turns being head chef.
You will have a team working under you.
What I'm going to be looking for is the 3 chefs' leadership skills.
I am so happy that I'm not chef today.
Are you happy with that? Danielle, what's going on with your salad?
Danielle strikes me as a...
Is that something you want to do during a competition?
Late bloomer.
She doesn't speak up.
Good luck, Danielle.
I need it.